Hey there, good morning. It's Matt from Boise Black Rifle. We are out here today at the range. We've brought a whole bunch of suppressors out here, and we are going to be shooting them back to back and giving you our impressions from a shooter standpoint as to what cans are good, what cans are bad, and why we think that. We don't have decibel meters out here. It's not going to be scientific. It's going to be from a shooter's perspective. Some of the cans we brought with us are traditional baffle stack, welded baffle stack designs, and other ones are new 3D printed, flow-through, low back pressure designs. So what did we bring with us today? We brought the tried and true standard Surefire RC2, which is a traditional welded baffle stack. We have a Otter Creek Polonium 5.56, which is a traditional welded baffle stack. Completely different price point from the Surefire. We have a Dillon Hush Kit 5.56. We have a Silencer Co. Velos LBP. We have a brand new to us Exigent 5.56 Vanish, which is a supposedly very good can. We have no first-hand experience with it today, so today's our first day with that. We have a Stealth Additive Works, I think it's the Ekron. It's one of their 5.56 3D printed cans. I think somebody's bringing out a Cat Mob for us to throw in the comparison here. And there may be one other can. So it's going to range, the price range is going to be on the low end with the Otter Creek Polonium at about $550, and then I think the most expensive can that's going to be in this mix is probably the Dillon at about $1,500 MSRP. Hang in there, and we'll give you our thoughts. So you're going to get video of all these guns, of all these suppressors on the same rifle build. It's going to be our Boise Black Rifle Cheap Bastard, named after me. And yes, the Otter Creek Polonium is my can. So we're going to be shooting all these cans on the same gun, same platform. You should be able to get a good idea. Camera distance will be the same from the firearm when we're shooting, and the microphone will be the same distance. So hopefully you should get a pretty decent idea of how these sound. Granted, microphones on cameras have a certain cutout point at which they just don't record any louder. So the tone you might hear, the volume is going to be a little different. We'll be able to tell you if it's comfortable to shoot with or without ears, and how gassy they are. So if you're interested, if you're shopping for a 5.56 can, hang in there and we'll give you some ideas what to look for. All right, so we're out here. We've got two identical guns other than the color and the muzzle device that's on them. These are the Boise Black Rifle Cheap Bastards. One of them has a Surefire muzzle device, so we've got two cans out here. One of them is a Surefire RC2. The other is a Stealth Additive Works Ekron 5.56. Those are both going to be run on the two-tone Cheap Bastard. The black Cheap Bastard here has got a ASR muzzle device on it. All the other cans we're running on this gun all have ASR muzzle devices. This one is a Otter Creek Polonium 5.56. We're going to shoot the welded baffle stack cans first. So we'll be starting with the RC2, go into this. After the RC2, we'll be shooting the Stealth. Then we are going to go to the Velos. I don't have a full-size Velos out here. We do have the Velos LBP K, so the shorter guy. So it's not going to be a 100% fair comparison on the Velos. The Velos is a great sounding can. I have not actually shot the K, so we'll find out how it does. After the Velos LBP, we'll be going to the Cat WB. After that, we are going to go to the Dillon Hush Kit 5.56, and then I'm going to end it on the Exigent Defense Vanish 5.56, only because this is a brand new can and we kind of want to see how it does in comparison. Brand new can to us. So we're going to be putting 10 rounds through each gun. I'm going to be standing right here, same distance from the camera. The mic is on me, so this is going to be, the sound is going to be from the shooter's perspective. And I'm shooting into the dirt so that I don't have any extra noise that's screwing up the sound. So let's start this thing off here. First up is going to be the Surefire RC2. Gassy. So this is the Otter Creek Polonium. Both of these guns, again, same gas system, even though they are different looking gun. Still gassy. I don't think it's as bad as the RC2. All right. Stealth Additive Works Ekron 556. Definitely not as gassy. So this is the Velos LBP-K. Maybe a little bit less gassy than the Stealth. Hard to say. Cat WB is next. Barely any gas, about the same as the last one. Good sound. So we are at the Dylan Hush Kit 556. About the same gas as the Velos. Last is going to be the Exigent Defense Vanish 556. Through the magic of editing, I'm going to put those all back to back. You'll be able to hear the difference from the shooter's perspective. Gas-wise, I think everything, once I got past the two traditional baffle stack cans, gas-wise, there wasn't much difference between them. That Velos, is, for the size of the can, actually surprised me how little gas there was. Honestly, sound-wise, I don't see a difference really.
This one's louder.
That's
a
little
bit
bit
more
more
crack.
Yeah,
this is louder.
A little bit more, not
more
much, but
this
it's
is
just
louder.
a crack.
Dylan
There's a crack to that.
There's more of a high-pitched crack. The Extern's quieter.
Yeah, they're really close. That's just got a
Here, let me see
smidge
this.
higher pitch.
Yeah, it's just more of a crack.
That Extern is impressive.
But is that? Are we going to carry those?
Yeah.
We're going to order some
This
this week.
solidifies that.
Is that all the way on?
That's on.
You're going to fire 2 rounds, say another 20 billion to Israel, and then fire 3 more.
Yeah, it is quieter.
It's quieter and it doesn't have.
It just has, I think there's like just a little bit more of like a wish at the top end.
Yeah. Nice.
It is louder, but it has like a lower
Tone.
like. Yeah, it's got a like low crack to it.
Yeah. It's a lower tone,
Like
but
it's
still
somebody
louder.
else.
It's a little louder, but it's like boomier.
The hub that's coming off the back of the suppressor, right?
Yeah.
And then
So that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a little bit higher pitch.
It's a higher pitch. Sounds good, it's just a higher pitch.
Bro, those two cans are fucking quiet.
What do you mean the stove is hot?
You need to put that in there. Hey, that's hot.
All right, Corey. Yeah, that one's still quieter.
That can is really good.
with no ears.
With no ears.
ears.
556 with no ears.
I do have them, but he's got no ears on. Let me see without no. Let me hear.
Hearing protection is very important.
Dude, that is totally
Yeah,
comfortable
but
to
do you
shoot.
get any more like ringing or
No.
like pressure?
Zero ringing, no
Nothing.
pressure. Like
That is amazing. I'm an 11.5.
It's crazy.
All right, now do one round through the RC.
Fuck, no way.
All right, who's up?
I'm up.
Hey, everybody. This is Jason. He's new.
I like cake. I like cake. Is it turn?
Grab that other 11.5, the DI gun.
Mine?
Yeah. That way we can just have two different guns.
There's the guy again.
Oh, holy crap. From back here? That's stupid quiet.
Go ahead and leave it hot with the mag in it. We're just going to use two different guns. Slightly different. The only difference is gas system length.
Yeah, carbine.
They're both 11.5.
Mid.
That extra, I still think is.
All right, who's up next?
Well, I'm left-handed.
Well, since I'm possessed by the devil, I'm a left-handed shooter, so this would be a good test for back pressure.
Don't worry, I'll edit all that out.
I have no debt.
That's gassy.
What isn't, though?
It's high-pitched. It's kind of cracky.
Extra jet.
It isn't wine. You don't have to diagnose it like that.
The exigent. Definitely gassier. But sounds really good. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's mainly the gas system on that gun, though.
That gun does have more gas.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Shit, dude, you're not kidding. When I walk back here, well, there's no gas.
Stupid quiet if you're further away.
Stupid quiet back here.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing back here.
Gun's broke.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I think there's a little bit more gas out of the exigent,
Okay.
but, well, different gas system, though.
True.
How bad is it?
I want to let these cool down and run them on the same gun.
Gotcha.
Is it a
Okay.
box or is it like a refrigerator?
I want to try
Sounds
this.
good.
Okay, so you saw what we did out the range. We had these 7 cans here all up front. This is a different can than the one we were shooting. This is the one we planned to shoot. However, unfortunately, somebody forgot to bring it, so we used the K version of it, the smaller version. I threw together a quick Instagram video that is a back-to-back comparison of all the cans we shot. One comment was made by Otter Creek, which is a very valid comment. We were shooting the Otter Creek Polonium 5.56. They commented that their Infinity can, price-wise and performance-wise, would have been a better comparison, and I 100% agree with that. The problem is I own the Polonium. I don't own an Infinity. I had nobody that I could borrow an Infinity from, so we put the Polonium in there. So let's kind of go through these, how we shot them in the order that we shot them. The first up was the Surefire RC2. It is the oldest design that we have out here. It is a extremely durable can. There's a reason the military uses it. It is full auto rated. You are not going to hurt that can. However, very old technology, high back pressure, and it's not quiet. I was actually really surprised at how much better performance, sound suppression wise, that the Otter Creek Polonium at less than half the price of the Surefire put out. Again, a better comparison for this array of cans here would have been the Infinity. I have not shot an Infinity, so I don't know how it performs sound-wise compared to the Polonium. I own the Polonium. It's a great can. It's an inexpensive can. The gun we were shooting all these on was the Boise Black Rifle Cheap Bastard, which is an 11.5 mid-length gas system gun. It's named after me. I'm a cheap bastard. There's a reason I own a Polonium. I'm not knocking the Polonium. It's just an inexpensive can. It's a little bit higher back pressure, but it's a great quiet can for the money. So performance-wise, it actually did better than the Surefire RC2, which sells for twice as much. Moving on from there, we shot the Stealth Additive Works Ekron 5.56, which is a very good sounding can. And again, you can watch the video, you can listen to them. I wish my mic did a better job of distinguishing the sound differences. The Stealth is a quiet can, but it kind of has a high-pitched tone, which makes it uncomfortable on your ear. After that, we shot the Velos 556K. This is the full size here. The K is a little, about 1.5 inches shorter. I don't have the one we shot here, so I can't compare that either. But very quiet can, low back pressure, great can. After that, we shot the Cat WB, which is great can, good performance, not a lot of back pressure. Sound-wise, was a little bit louder than the Stealth. Still a quiet can. I don't know that I would feel comfortable shooting it without ears on. Same thing with the Velos. I've shot it, great tone, good sounding can. I don't think it's quiet enough to shoot without ears on, although I haven't tried. Then we get into the Dillon 556 Hush Kit, Dillon Rifle Company. This is an astoundingly quiet can, and it is lower back pressure. They have what they refer to as purposefully induced porosity. So there's not actual holes in here to reduce back pressure. Well, there are, but they're super tiny little holes. So when you're shooting this gun, if you watch the video, you'll see gas escaping from around the front sides of the can. There's logos, their logo is all over the can. The whole front row of logos has holes in it. They're small holes, but they have holes in it, which helps reduce the back pressure. That can is stupidly quiet. You can run that can with no ears on all day long, and your ears aren't going to be ringing. You're not going to get any loud pop. You're not going to get a headache from it. It is a really incredibly good can. Then the last can that we shot was the Exigent Defense. Why do I sound drunk every time I say that? Exigent Defense Vanish 556. So this is a titanium can. It's a 3D printed can. It is a lower back pressure flow through design. And it is also stupidly quiet. I would put these two cans probably on the same volume level. The tone is just slightly different on the Vanish, making it even more comfortable to shoot than the Dillon. I never in my life thought I would shoot a 5.56 gun with a suppressor on it without ears. But both of these cans here, you can do that comfortably all day long. The kicker here, and cheap bastard here, the kicker is the Vanish is about half the price of the Dillon. The Dillon, like I said, is a phenomenal can. Every time I shoot that can, I'm impressed by how good it is. But MSRP on the Dillon is $1,500, whereas MSRP on the Exigent Vanish 5.56 is $875. So when we got back from the range, first thing we did was place an order for Exigent cans to throw them in our cabinet here. It is a stupidly good can. So everybody out there that shot it, everybody who was standing there listening and not actually shooting it, agreed that for the money, the Exigent is hands down the winner. If money's not an option, you can't go wrong with the Dillon. For that matter, you really can't go wrong with any of these cans here. Well, I take that back. I'm not a big fan of the RC2, only because it is such old technology. It's not that quiet, and it's really high back pressure. If you want a standard design can, the Otter Creek Polonium is a phenomenal can. Every other can here is a very good can, but if I have all these sitting there and it's my choice which can to throw on the gun, it's going to be the Exigent every single time. I have been told by the guys at Exigent that the Fireteam 5.56, which is their newest can, is potentially even slightly quieter than the Vanish 5.56, and the upside to the Fireteam is its Inconel, whereas this is titanium. Titanium's great if you're concerned about weight. However, if you like to run high rates of fire, like I do with FRTs, titanium's not going to be as durable as an Inconel can. So if you want to run the higher rate of fire, buy the Fireteam 556, and you will be very happy with it. We've actually got some of those coming. I've got one coming for myself. So I will be comparing the two exigent cans later down the road, the Vanish and the Fireteam. But for now, for this comparison, these 7 cans, hands down, bang for buck, is going to be the exigent by far.